Hey guys, Chazkeeper here, and today I'm going to have an interesting video. I'm going to be speedrunning a quizzes um, that I have to take for my AP World History class, and I have a test tomorrow, and I'm using this to study for it. And yeah, so I'll have a timer on my phone, and I'll update you guys with time uh, every so often. And we're just gonna hope for the best score possible. Uh, my last attempt, I got 59 out of 60, which is pretty good. But that's including redemption questions, so I want to do even better than that. And my end goal is to have the first place for my class. So, um, here we go. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, timer is started. Um, okay. North Africa served as a bridge for Muslim influence to reach which region of the globe? Okay, so I don't think it's Anatolia because I know that we did have to deal with Anatolia as one place that was kind of separate. So I'm gonna think it's Spain. Alright, there we go. First one down. Okay. The Buddhist social order included opposition to caste systems. That was their thing, is that they did not like the caste system. Climbing points. Which of the following decides India's role in the global trade network from 1200 to 1450 BCE? India, they were definitely involved in the Indian Ocean, obviously, because, you know, Indian Ocean, and that was their big thing. So, there we go. Buddhism. Let's see. I know that it changed over time. Yeah, I think it's definitely the Nirvana one. That was a primary idea of Buddhism. Architecture. Okay, so it's definitely influenced by Islam and Hinduism. We have Indo-Islamic architecture and cultural syncretism. I I'm worried that I have all of these selected, but I'm pretty sure I remember that being the same, like in previous attempts. Yeah, we got it. We're a minute and 50 seconds in. Um, the position of the Chinese scholarly country that was the weakened the nomadic invasions. So okay, which is the most isolated? Okay, that has got to be the Aztecs. We're doing pretty good. Um, which of the following were new Islamic political entities that emerged out of the fragmenting Abbasid Caliphate? Okay, I don't think it's the Mongols, for sure, because at the time that the Abbasid Caliphate ended, they were the ones that took them out. So I'm gonna say it's Mamluks, Seljuk Turks, and the Delhi Sultanate. I don't want to put Mughal. There we go. Okay, good. Um, cultural diffusion. I'm gonna say Quetzalcoatl. Yeah. Buddhism became more popular among China's neighbors than in China itself because. Okay, this is definitely true. Buddhism did not originate in China. Um, but did it become more popular because of that in other. I'm running out of time. I gotta. Yep, we got it. I'm just too good. Too good. Okay. Compared to the Vietnamese, the Chinese were more urbanized, for sure. A denser population. So, Magna Carta, Means Great Charter, don't beef law, rule of law. So, that was the monarchies and their power. Hinduism. that did address the consequences. Which practice dates from the Song era? Foot binding. Abbasid Dynasty, that was the golden age. That's gotta be, yep. We're at 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Which of the following are effects of the emergence of Neo-Confucianism? Okay, I know that it was bureaucracy, um, and the Chinese ideas and philosophies and stuff, and then the education system was also big in Neo-Confucianism. There we go. Alright. Which environmental barrier was most influential in shaping Inca society? Their geography, living in the Andes. There we go. Alright, Indian Ocean trade. That was the utilization of the geographic forces in the Indian Ocean. There we go. The area in which Islam showed the most profound change in the 15th century was definitely the role and how women were treated. 15th century in Europe was characterized by I know we're dealing with England and France, so I think it's the strengthening of the nation states. We have 100% so far. What's the following were new states from 1250 to 1450? Okay, I think that's got to be everything except the Abbasid Caliphate. Yeah. We were right. 21 for 21. 6 minutes and 25 seconds from 0. Both Hinduism and Buddhism, no, Buddhism did not support the caste system. Revered women, no, definitely not. So, yeah, they both, it's Duism and Udism, that's how I remember it, is Duism and Udism are both Indian. Origin, I mean. So, period of the greatest population decline in Europe during the Middle Ages was it's between 14th and 15th for me. I'm gonna say 14th. There we go. Neo-Confucianism incorporated ideas from which of the following belief systems into their Confucian framework? Neo-Confucianism, that was just the Buddhism and Taoism. There we go, 24 for 24. 7 minutes and 37 seconds. Maya, Aztec, and Inca civilizations managed to construct monumental architecture without which of the following? See, they did use slave labor, right? So I'm gonna say these 3. There we go. Which of the following factors did not contribute to a tendency towards disunity in ancient China and ancient India? My bad. I don't think that the languages had an effect on disunity, but I do understand how that could happen. But I think the social hierarchy did not. Yeah. Okay, which of the following trade networks is limited to the confines of the African continent? That's pretty easy. Trans-Saharan Sahara Desert is only in Africa. Okay, which of the following contributed most to the decline of local regions in Afro-Eurasia? I'm gonna go with missionaries. Yep. Okay, we're doing good. We got 9 minutes down. Which of the following statements concerning Aztec human sacrifice are accurate? I know it had the cannibalism. Uh, Definitely was under Aztec rule, and I'm gonna go with this one too. There we go. 29 for 29. Position of Chinese women, that was Confucianism. Confucianism was basically saying, uh, filial piety and stuff like that, where it's talking about the relationship between men, and then it really leaves out women. So, how did the Meta system benefit the Inca? Um, Enable data recording in a culture without a written language. If I'm not mistaken, that was not really helpful. I think it's the state consolidation. Yeah. Under Mongol rule in China, the regional rulers were allowed to just keep governing. There we go. Which of the following organizations groups town dwellers by occupation, all that stuff? Those are guilds. Taoism and Confucianism. Let's see. Those both base their teachings on China and stuff like that. We've got 10 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Muhammad, I know that Muhammad had a lot to do with the Arabian Peninsula and what that was his thing. We have 35 for 35 so far. During the classical period, that was when they learned a lot of stuff. During the trans-Saharan trades, like significance. Okay, matrilineal is patriarchal. I know that because that one really confused me the first time I took it. And then matrilineal describes ancestral line through females. Yep, that's what it means. So, we got 37 for 37, 11 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Which African society held on most fiercely to Christianity in the period of Islam's expansion in Africa? That's Ethiopia. Which of the following states were revivals / continuities of former empires from 1250 to 1450? Oh, this one's gonna be tough. Okay. I don't think it's Iberian Spain. Mali Empire. Song Dynasty. Mamluk Empire. Ah! Oh! Our 35 answer streak. Ruined. Okay, let's get back in. Let's get back into the game. Okay. New Hindu and Buddhist states that emerged included. This one, I think everything except the Delhi Sultanate. Man, I'm super frustrated that I lost that streak. I think that's what I needed to become first place. But as long as I can get everything else. Okay, so we know this one was not Mamluk. It was these three: Abbasid, Song Dynasty, and Mali. Alright. Revival question for the win. So we still have 100%, but we lost our streak. I don't think that's what we needed, though, which is frustrating. Which is the most sophisticated 1200 to 1450? That's Song Dynasty. Five pillars provided unity. Everyone lived their lives around them. 13 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. What do the Aztecs, Inca, and Delhi Sultanate all have in common? If I remember correctly, the Aztecs at least were very aggressive with their warfare, so I'm gonna say that, yeah, they expanded their belief systems through warfare. Um, Compared to the Korean attitudes towards the Chinese, most those of the Vietnamese, that was where they did not want sinification. Yep, 75% done with the quizzes. 14 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Which body of water was the scene of trade involving merchant ships post-classical era? That's pretty straightforward. Indian Ocean. That's definitely one of the things that I have to focus on tomorrow. Is the Indian Ocean is definitely a big deal. Today in the five pillars of Hajj, I mean the five pillars of Islam, you have Hajj, and I know that on your Hajj you definitely deal with Medina and Mecca. Yep, I remember that from my video. So, what is the name of the peninsula that served as the homeland of the Byzantine and later the Ottoman Empire? That is the Anatolia. Alright, we have a streak of 9 again. I think that we're gonna do okay. Which city became the capital of the Abbasid Empire and the center of what has been termed an Islamic Golden Age? Baghdad. That's the circular city. And yeah, 15 minutes 30 seconds. European exploration through the mid 15th century. That was when they lacked technological experience. All right. The early civilization with the least developed technology was Mesoamerican. I know they were pretty far behind. All right. Which of the following qualifies as a primary source on the teachings of Muhammad? The Hadith. Which group was most likely to be literate in medieval Europe? That's monks. Alright, let's just get 8 more questions done. Which of the following were maritime trade empires? The Swahili city-states, Vijayanagar, and the Chola Kingdom. Not the Delhi Sultanate, because they're almost landlocked. Yep. Which civilization was famous for its extensive and centrally planned imperial road networks? That's Inca. Almost 17 minutes on the clock. The Maya civilization, I know that they relied on their mountain ranges, product of earlier Mesoamericans and city-state structure. No! Okay, guys, I think that just lost the game. It's okay, we can pull it back. Maybe we can pull it back. Really don't think so. Which of the following dealt the most devastating blow to the Abbasid Caliphate? Mongol invasion. Okay. I don't think we're gonna make. I don't think we're gonna make it. We're definitely not getting first place. Which of the following was a densely populated region of the Americas by the time the post-classical era ended? Valley of Mexico in Mesoamerica. Of the following cities, which is the most sophisticated between this time? Cities, we're dealing with Timbuktu. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way. With regard to Islamic doctrine through 1450, it was the emphasis on equality. 31st place. Oh, we still have our redemption questions. Mayan civilization. Okay. We know stratified society was definitely the one. How did I do that again? I just threw. I just threw it. Okay, we got 18 minutes 44 seconds and 87 milliseconds. 98% correct. I am definitely not satisfied with that, and I'll do another maybe a couple more off-camera attempts, and I'll update you guys if I beat that attempt. The time is 1844, 87. So, thank you all for watching. I definitely enjoyed doing this, and it was fun to make this video. And yeah, I'll see you next time.